YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We enter the Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with my full 7th-round mock draft for our Washington Commanders. This is going to be the final one, considering the fact that the draft is 6 days away, so that means it's going to be the most realistic one. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, I have an announcement to make. So me and my man Pedro Schmidt will be live streaming the draft. Come to Pedro's channel this Thursday for the live stream featuring me and him. See our live reaction to the Washington Commanders pick at 11. Again, this Thursday we will be live on Pedro's channel for the draft. Come see our live reaction to pick 11. Thank you so much in advance. Also, make sure you guys leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. With that out the way, let's get into this final mock draft. So, 7th rounds, you know how this thing goes. You already seen the first two ones. If you haven't already, make sure you guys check out the last one, especially. That was the trade back one. So in this one right here, we will not be doing no type of trade backs or anything. We're going to just go in with 6 picks and we're going to leave with 6 selections. That's how we're rocking here. So if you guys see on your screen the first 10 picks: Kyle Hamilton, Jets; Sauce Gardner, Seahawks; Garrett Wilson, Falcons; Trayvon Walker, Giants; Jameson Williams, 6 to the Panthers. What? Hey, I don't know about that one. Obviously, we know Jameson Williams would be the best receiver in this draft class if he didn't tear his ACL. I just don't know about that, just because, again, he tore his ACL, and I don't know if he's going to be ready for the start of the season, but that has nothing to do with us. The Panthers took Jameson Williams, Charles Cross at 5, Aiden Hutchinson at 4, Kayvon Thibodeau at 3, Malik Willis at 2, Evan Neal at 1. So that leaves us with some selections on the board at 11. Let's see who we're going to pick now. Kyle Hamilton's not there, so he isn't going to be the pick, obviously. Garrett Wilson isn't there, so he isn't going to be the pick. So that leaves one only other person, and that for me is Chris Olave. He's the best remaining receiver, and I think that's the most realistic option for us. I think that's what Washington wants to do. I think that's what Ron Rivera wants to do too. So I think that is going to be the pick if, again, Kyle Hamilton isn't there. At 11. So now we're here at number 47. This is the hot spot for the running back position. As you guys know, I don't want to draft a running back, but this is the most realistic one. This is what I think Washington is going to do here. I don't think they're going to draft a running back at number 47, though John Mechie's there, so that will be interesting if we do decide to go Kyle Hamilton at 11 if he's there, and then draft John Mechie in the 2nd round. That will be interesting too. But I'm going to go defense here, and I'm going to go linebacker. I really think linebacker is another position that they still want to address. I'm going to go to linebacker here from Georgia, Channing Tindall. I think that he would be a good fit for Washington. Brandon Smith, Leo Chanel is another guy that I heard about too. Darren Bevin is another guy. So I actually think I may go Darren Bevin here. I don't know if this may be too high for him, because the last mock drafts that I did do, he was still there in the 4th round, but I do think Darren Bevin may be the pick here, just because he's the guy that I know the most of, and he's a dog, man. I really like Darren Bevin. So we're going to go here, Darren Bevin at number 47. At first, I was going to go the other guy, but then I saw Darren Bevin, and he's the name that I know the most. So I think that would be a good pick here. Regardless of the fact, I think Washington is going to go linebacker in the 2nd round. Now we're here in round 4, and again, I wouldn't go running back in this draft, just because I feel like the 3 we have are fine. But considering the fact that this is the most realistic one, this is the one I think Washington is going to do the most, maybe. As far as, obviously, not the players. Getting the first player, Chris Olave, is the only one that I think is going to be realistic. But the positions is all I care about getting right. So I think they're going to go running back here. And there's some names still available from North Carolina State. You have Zonovan Knight. Then you have Kyron Williams, Notre Dame. Then you have Damian Pierce. I'm trying to see if there's anybody I still know remaining on this list. And Hassan Haskins is a guy that I do know of from Michigan. He had himself a hell of a season, so we're going to go him here. I don't know if that's the actual running back that they're interested in, but Hassan Haskins is the guy that I know the most of. And again, I'm not aiming to get the player right, but I'm more so aiming to get the positions right, and I think so far I'm on track here. So we're here at 189. And we already took care of receiver, took care of linebacker, took care of running back. I think it's now time to go to the defense side of the ball again. And I think I'm going to go here. I might actually go defensive tackle, Because if you guys don't know, behind Jalen Allen and Deron Payne, there is nothing anymore. There's no more Matt Ioannidis. He's with the Panthers. There's no more Tim Settle. He's with the Bills. So we need to get some D-line depth here. In the 4th round, yes, you still can find quality starters here, but this is where you start to draft your depth pieces here. And I think I'm going to go, if he's still up here. I don't think he is anymore. But I was looking for the Garrett Haskins from Ohio State. Haskell from Ohio State. I was looking for him, but it obviously looked like he's taken here. So now, with that being said, I think we may actually go back to offense and get a tackle or a guard, because again, the guard position is really weak too. The depth, that is, because we lost Brandon Sheriff. We replaced him with Andrew Norwell. We lost Eric Flowers. Who's going to be the starter? It's a vacancy over there right now. It's between Sadiq Charles and Wes Schweitzer. Again, I think they're going to go Sadiq Charles because Wes Schweitzer is so valuable to this line. He can play both guard spots and he can play center. So they want to protect him at all costs, right? So I think Sadiq Charles may be your starter as of right now. How comfortable are you with that? Me, per se, I'm not that comfortable. Not because I don't think he can play guard, but just because every time he goes out there, he always gets hurt. If Sadiq Charles can stay healthy, I think he may be a really solid guard. But behind him, what do you have? Nothing. So I think this, again, like I said, this is the time where you start to draft your depth. I think I may go guard here now that I'm thinking about it, because there's no D tackles that I want. That I know off the top of my head here, off the list. So I think I'm gonna just take the best remaining guard. Why not? We're gonna take him, and then now in the 5th round here, we're going to go, or round 7, sorry, we're gonna go with some D tackles. We're gonna go with some D tackles here. I think I may go D-tackle with my next 2 picks. We're going to take the best one here, Julius from Rutgers. And then we're going to take, should we go tackle? I think I'm going to go another D-tackle. I'm just going to take him here. So, why not? You know what I'm saying? So, that is our picks here. Again, I think this is the most realistic one, not from the fact of the players that I chose, but the positions that I went. So number 11, we went Chris Olave. That's the pick that I think Washington wants. I think that's what a lot of fans want. Again, if Kyle Hamilton is there at 11, it's a different story. If Garrett Wilson's there at 11, it's a different story. But I don't think those guys are going to be there. So then at number 47, I went Darren Bevin. I may draft him a little too high, but again, that was the guy that I know the most of. He's a dog anyway, and linebacker is a position that I think they're going to address. Hassan Haskins, I don't want to draft a running back in this year's draft, but that's a position that they want to address, obviously. And I think they're going to go running back here. Then I went offensive guard to close out the draft, and then I went defensive tackle to close out the draft again. Dang, man, that's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 picks, and another defensive tackle again to close out the draft. So, man, I honestly, now that we get closer, I kind of hope we trade back and we still find a way to get Chris Olave, man. I don't know. 6 picks, man, that's crazy. But yeah, man, there you have it. Let me know how you guys feel about this mock draft in the comment section. Let me know if you're liking it, if you don't like it, whatever. But yeah, man, it's me, Will Juangotti. We're 6 days away from the NFL draft. Don't forget, me and Pedro will be live together on Pedro Schmidt's channel, streaming the first round of the 2022 NFL mock draft. More importantly, our pick at 11. So come see our reaction live on Pedro's channel. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers here on my channel. So hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. As always, me, Will Juangotti. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.